Hello everyone, Cassandra Good reporting to you live from my home office here on this beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. Some people like to call it hump day. I like to call it thump day because I'm really, really thumping into action and getting ready to close out very, very good weeks most of the time and driving myself right into the weekend. But I wanted to give you an update because everybody's concerned about Bitcoin. What is the BCC? What's really going on? Do I have to deal with BTC or do I have to deal with BCC, which is supposed to be a new, if you ask me, a new governmental way to actually try to regulate people's fluidity, whether or not they're doing exchanges and different opportunities that they're actually involved in. But I'm just going to give you the part where how it's going to affect Agam and how it's affecting Questra. And it's not in a negative way. It's not for Questra. It's not for Agam. They have no control over it. But I just want to show you a little bit of what's actually going on. So first of all, I want to go in here because most people, when it comes out to doing exchanges to receive BTC, which is Bitcoin, they use Coinbase. So I want to first go in here and I want you to see exactly, some people, oh my God, I don't know exactly whether or not I'm in good standings with Coinbase. I don't know if, Coinbase is going to turn their their ugly head against us, or they're going to be going in the BCC way. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen. So first, I want to take you over to Coinbase and I want to show you exactly what Coinbase view is on this whole BCC thing. Okay, so let me take you there first. Now let me get this page to come up, guys. Okay, here we go. I'm going to log in so you can see me log in live. So you see exactly what's going on here. And you'll know this firsthand. Yeah. Put my password in here. And get ready to do my security for that. Go. Had a verification going on. Hopefully it took it because it was timing out at the same time. And guys, I apologize for the inconvenience. It normally doesn't take this much time to load, but I know in the last day and a half I experienced some differences with the loading. Just checking back and forth to see how things were actually commencing for Coinbase or how this whole BCC interaction was. Okay, so it did go through. So they had a message up here. Now this message was up here just before I went to walk, and that was like 6:22 a.m. this morning. I should have probably went on and did the video then, but I didn't do that video. Right, just one second here. But anyway, they had a message up here. Maybe I can go on over to. Why did that blink out? Just a second, guys. Hey, thank you for your patience here, guys. As you can see right here, the Bitcoin Cash, it says, this is from Coinbase. You can see up here, this is Coinbase responding to all of their exchangers, account holders that have a Coinbase account. That for the Bitcoin Cash, Coinbase does not support Bitcoin Cash, which is BCC. That's everything that everybody's hearing about. Please do not send or deposit Bitcoin Cash to Coinbase. All Coinbase services are operating normally. So I didn't dismiss this because I definitely wanted you to see if by any chance you haven't established a Coinbase account, you're fearful of establishing a Coinbase account because you wasn't sure whether or not you'll be able to just use Coinbase for your BTC purchases, or you thought maybe just BCC was the only way to go, because a lot of people are not feeling that whole BCC thing. So I just wanted to make sure before I dismissed it that you actually see there is no fear in being able to utilize Coinbase to get your BTCs in the near future so that you can go ahead and fund your agam count. Okay, so definitely want to make sure that you see that firsthand from Coinbase themselves, that they're not supporting that the Bitcoin Cash. And I'm gonna tell you something. I understood that they wasn't gonna support that anyway. The reason why I said that is because it just didn't make sense. Coinbase is the biggest processor right now when it comes to BTC exchanges. So it just wouldn't make sense for them to turn their back on the millions of dollars that they're actually earning and all the transactions that people are actually putting through here to go through blockchain so that they can actually accumulate, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's Ethereum, Litecoin. There's several different coins that you can actually purchase while using Coinbase processor. So it just made good business sense for them to not even associate themselves with this new kid on the block that seems like they're ruffling some feathers and getting people all tied up in a bunch. So I just wanted to let you know, if you did not have a Coinbase account, you was not aware of what was actually going on in Coin. You knew that Coinbase was the actual processor that you needed to use in order to accumulate some BTC so that you can be a part of our Questra and a GOM system. I'm just letting you know that that's not going to be a worry for you. It's not going to be a problem for you. But I want to take you over here to a GOM and let you know exactly how they're handling this whole BCC transfer as well, just to make sure that everybody understand that they are giving respect and time frames so that whatever's going to be transpiring with the BCC, that they're going to go ahead and let them do that, handle that. Meanwhile, they're sitting on the sidelines to make sure that there's nothing going to be happening in a negative way to any of their participants and people that have actually partaken into Questra and Agam. So we're going over here to Atlanta Global Asset Management, and you can see and get ready to log in here. Okay. Yeah, let me get that number. Excuse me, guy. Okay, my code is not correct. I'm waiting for another code here, guys. Okay, here we go with another code. And this should be correct. And it might be because it timed out, um, catching it on the end, and it has timed out. Okay, here we go. Now, as soon as you log in, there's a message that we've all been privy to, and this message came up on, I think, if I'm not mistaken, July 31st. July 31st. Thank you for your patience here, guys. So here's the message that we received with Agam, and it's basically letting us know. Let me bring this down just a little bit so you can see this in full detail. And I'm going to go through this so everybody can see this, but at the top, it's titled basically unexplained vacation due to the changes in program code of Bitcoin network and break-in Bitcoin exchanges work. Okay, so this is something that they realize that BCC is actually in force. They also realize that they want to make sure that this is the duration that they actually giving them to whatever they got to do, set up everything, set up house. It is going to be a new network, all of that. I'm not sure whether or not Agam is really going to be willing to participate in that. From what I'm understanding, they just like the BTC. They're not adding this as of what I'm understanding as of now. So let me go down here just a little bit so you can see. It says, dear client, we inform you that from August 1st to August 21st, the investment fund Atlantic Global Asset Management officially leads for an unplanned vacation due to the change on August 1st, 2017 in program code of the Bitcoin network and break in and break in Bitcoin exchanges work. Okay, expanding the Bitcoin network with the new software implementation by the world's largest mining company from around the world is the most important and long-awaited event of 2017, as it provides a new world trend in the cryptocurrency Bitcoin development, which is an important financial tool for the thousands of companies and cryptocurrency exchanges all around the world. And Atlantic Global Asset Management is not an exception, as today 97%, guys, 97% of all the funds used by the company's customers are Bitcoin and Ethereum currency, cryptocurrencies. Okay, so that means, let me stop right there. That means the majority of the people I know, I use cryptocurrency, I use BTC in order to involve myself into Agam. All of my suitcases have been purchased through Agam. Anything that I actually wanted to go in and do, switch out in between accounts and so forth, is BTC. And so also because Bitcoin was so easy to exchange in and out with different currencies, depending on where people are located around the globe, it's easy for you to go ahead and make a purchase because it was credit card easy, especially with using Coinbase. It's credit card easy, it's bank accessible easy, wiring easy, and there was no hiccups with that. You might experience a little bit of a delay when it was time for the exchange to be done from that account, your account, over to wherever you was actually trying to exchange your BTC over to, or in receiving your BTC so you could actually use it for a particular business platform like Agam. So I'm just letting you know 97%, Agam is letting us know that 97% of the people that are in this platform have utilized cryptocurrency in some form or fashion in order to purchase their suitcases, in order to be involved in the enhancement platform. So this is why they're taking a break, they're taking a pause for a cause, and making sure that when they do this exchanging and the mining and all this other stuff and incurring and pulling in the BCC, they want to make sure that everything is okay. This is something new. They're not going to be dealing with that, as far as they want to make sure when they're doing the exchanges and things like that, there's not going to be a hiccup. So they said, wait a minute, you know what? These things, this type of setup is out of our hands. Since it's out of our hands, we have no control over. We do not want to take any, by all means necessary. They want to make all precautions. They want to take precautions with us, make sure that we're secure and we're safe, but they don't want to take any chances on trying to deal with a new network and they're not exactly sure how they're moving forward, what they're actually doing, and have any hiccups when it comes to people. So I do appreciate the company actually willing to do this, to take a pause for the cause and see exactly how this all plays in to what we have here and how we can utilize this maybe in the future, or we're not going to utilize this. So definitely, guys, look at it that way, that, okay, wait a minute, we're pausing for the cause. But meanwhile, what I do suggest many of you all do that, look into Questra. You love what you see here, but you have not yet verified your account. I would definitely look into making sure that you have the information that you actually need to make sure that when they come back into full swing and support is there for you, that you have all your credentials that you need. And that's usually a state issued ID from your state, okay, the state to which you're residing, or you have a passport that is up to date and current. You also have a utility bill that has your current address that's still on your state ID and is no older than 3 months old, 3 months of that same year, guys, okay? Or you have another state issued billing of some type, whether it's a tax form, paperwork, or something to that effect, that has your current address that still matches your state issue ID. By all means, have those things in perspective, have them at the right size. You can look on the website and it'll tell you we can't have something over like 800 MB. So definitely make sure that your pictures are at the same size that needs to be, what fits the requirement. Not only that, guys, make sure you all making clear, concise pictures, making sure that these pictures that you're taking, you can see your name clearly, you can see your address clearly, you can see all all of that. So take this time, this vacation time that they're going to have all the way up until August 21st. Take this time to make sure that you have all your credentials in place so that you can have that for verification. Your verification process will be easy. Now, many of you all have come to me and said, Cassandra, I need some step-by-step on how to do some sign up. If that's something that you want, please, by all means, step to me. I have a wonderful, wonderful downline member that created an awesome video. She created an awesome video that goes step by step on how to fill out the form so that you will not have to go through the yo-yo effect back and forth with support, making sure that the credentials that you submitted are in the right fashion from the get-go and you don't have any problems, okay? And no hiccups. Okay, so here I'm also letting you know officially on August 1st, 2017, 3 leading Chinese exchanges. You got BTCC and Ocoin Hubei. Now, I might be saying it incorrectly, but I've been saying it Hubei, as well as several Japanese, American, European cryptocurrency exchanges will stop the possibility of deposit, withdraw, and exchange of Bitcoin around the world for all customers and partner companies. Now, this is due to the unpredictable consequences and the disappearance risk of any transactions when working with cryptocurrency in the period of its improvement. So guys, please remember that this improvement is beyond Questra. This improvement is beyond Agam. What Agam is doing, making sure, like I said, they're pausing for the cause until they iron out, make sure that they do this smooth transition, and then we don't get caught up in the mixture. What does this mean? This means for the next 3 weeks, there will not be an update on Fridays to let us know that there was interest earned, that the manager had done some interest, because there will be no trading. There will be no activity for the next 3 weeks. But like you said, 97% of the activity is using Bitcoin, BTC currency in order to do that. And since BTC is going through some influx and going through some changes, they want to make sure that they're not engaged in anything that could cause any potential harm to us or any kind of hiccup. So definitely understand that. And like they said, during the stabilization period of the Bitcoin network from August 1st to the 21st, the clients will not receive profit according to the portfolio condition, but there's an extension, guys. But in order not to violate the agreement terms of the Atlantic Global Asset Management and its client, that all of the portfolio terms without exception will be extended 3 weeks. So for those, you do not lose those 3 weeks worth of earning potential, guys. It will be on the back end. So once that's concluded on August 21st, you can start that week all over again. You know that there's still 3 weeks added into your 365 days. You are not missing anything, okay? So that you know that. Also, we want to draw your attention that during the holiday season, our marketing department, as well as the technical support and security service, will continue their work as usual. Guys, this is where I was telling you, by all means, take this time here. Even though the BTC is not doing anything, there's not any exchanges with cryptocurrency, take this time to go ahead and verify your account. Okay, verify your account, making sure that you have the credentials that I mentioned to you earlier. Verify your account, make sure your account is in great standing so that when that time comes, the transactions will be smooth and without a hitch for you. Don't have to worry about the verification process because you've already completed that. Okay, so all financial transactions for the domestic currency exchange between customers will be carried out freely without any restrictions. Okay, now those are just the regular domestic currency. We're not talking about cryptocurrency. And like I said, the only changes that are occurring are through cryptocurrency. That's it. The domestic currency like our USD or Euro, anything like that, that is untouched, unharmed. You don't have to worry about that. They're concerned about the BTC and where they're doing their transition right now. Okay. Also, know that your investor between, let me see, all financial transactions for the domestic currency exchange between customers will be carried out freely without restrictions. I just mentioned that. I apologize. Investor portfolio purchase will be carried out as usual. All purchase portfolios will begin their work after their purchase from Monday, August 21st. And what does that mean? That means that you will regain go back to starting to receive your email that's showing what your percentage had earned, what your portfolio has earned for that particular week. It will resume after the 21st of August. So again, they did apologize for the inconvenience this is causing. Again, this has nothing to do with a GOM, has nothing to do with Questra. It's just a network that they have no control over, and they want to make sure that we're fully aware of the changes that they had to modify in order to accommodate the BCC changes and also the cryptocurrencies that's happening within the network. So guys, I hope that gave you a little bit insight of what's exactly happening. And over the next several weeks, you will actually see more and more videos from me on opportunities that I've shared on my video channel before. But also, I wanted to make sure that you all understand that everything that I share with you has been proven and it's working. Now, I know we had a hiccup with one particular opportunity, and I assure you, we won't be having any more of those kinds of hiccups, because what we're sharing now has got to prove the test of time. Like I said before in my previous videos, I want something that is going to at least have a year on a platform, a year going out. Now, there's going to be things that I will try, and if you would like to know what they are, you can always shoot over a message on Facebook, and I can tell you about some little things that I come my way, and I might dig into, and I might try, and they might be new or whatever the case may be. But on this channel, my main focus is to make sure that I share with you things that have stood the test of time, things that have paid me, paying others, and we're dealing with reputable companies, and we're dealing with reputable CEOs that we can reach out and get in contact with. We can call on the horn or whatever, and they have an impeccable record of being satisfactory, way above satisfactory, when it comes to the reps, when it comes to the affiliates that are associated with their business models. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for listening, and listen out, because like I said, I'll be sharing some more things with you. And check out, it's going to be a video later on as I introduce you to International Markets Live. I'm enjoying that, the whole trading, fusion trader, FX signals, oh my goodness, white trade, all of this and so much more to come. So guys, stay tuned. Thank you so much for listening, and do realize we're on a quest with Questra. This will take you to the next level. Remember, I'm helping you create your breakthrough in 2017 and beyond. Y'all have a great day. I'll speak to you later. Bye for now.